Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the Ohio State versus Oral Roberts NCAA men's basketball tournament matchup on Friday, March 19th, 2021. PickDawgz.com is our website. We've got free picks in every game every day, so be sure to stop by the website and check them out. Here on YouTube, I do more free pick videos than anyone, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. And be sure to check out our premium YouTube picks. Just click on the link in the description of this video. You can find out how to get our premium YouTube picks. But let's get to this one between Ohio State and Oral Roberts. Ohio State is 16-point favorite here against ORU. The line opened at 16.5. I even saw some 17.5s out there when this thing opened, but 16.5 is basically considered the open. But like I said, I think it was 17.5. You know, what do I know? Can argue with maybe at one book it was 16.5, another was 17.5. I definitely saw 17.5 out there though. But Ohio State now 16-point favorite as we get closer to game time. And the Bucks 21-9 on the season. Of course, they made it all the way to the Big Ten championship game of the Big Ten tournament, losing to Illinois by 3 in a game they really lost by 6. They hit a three-pointer at the buzzer, meaningless, unguarded, and sunk down a lot of bets on that thing, but mine included. But that's part of sports betting, and that's what happens. But Oral Roberts 16-10 on the season. This is a team that really played well in their conference tournament and really got it done on both ends of the court. They beat North Dakota State 75-72. They were 1-point dog in that one, but it was the win over South Dakota State 90-88 as a 4.5-point dog in that game where they really showed what they had. And the thing is about that game against South Dakota State, might be 90-88 on the scoreboard, but it was a runaway early, and they kind of just held on to that one as the 4.5-point dog. They also beat North Dakota 76-65. So it was a nice run for Oral Roberts, who finished the season the right way, winning their last 5 games, including those tournament games. They had beaten South Dakota State earlier in the season 103-86, and North Dakota State as well 80-74, splitting series with those teams. Meanwhile, Ohio State had lost to Illinois, Iowa, Michigan State, Michigan prior to the Big Ten tournament. And then they got into the Big Ten tournament, got that overtime win against Purdue, 87-78. And then they were kind of off to the races. That 68-67 game against Michigan, I think they kind of owned that thing. And, I think it was maybe the score not quite indicative of just how good the Buckeyes played in that game. And even that loss against Illinois, they were down big in that game, and that game went to overtime. So the Bucks certainly tough customers. The thing is, I've heard murmurs out there, and this is what we do, right? So we all talk about this stuff, and not just me and other handicappers, me and all of you guys, right, that are part of our Pick Dawgz community. And I have heard a lot of people say, I think Ohio State could go out in the first round. And it's like, I don't think they go out in the first round, but I'm not so sure about if they cover against this Oral Roberts team that there's, for some of these teams, this is kind of the pinnacle for them, is just making it to a first round game against, someone like Ohio State. And Oral Roberts 5-1 against the number in their last 6 as a dog. So they love the dog roll. And as we just talked about, they've covered in their last 4 games. Meanwhile, Ohio State 0-4 against the number following a loss. They're 1-9 against the number in their last 10 NCAA tournament games. Of course, their most recent being 2 years ago, or even before that. This is a team that last year was kind of disappointing, and they're also 0-6 against the number as an NCAA tournament favorite. Once again, these trends are years old. When we get into NCAA tournament trends and teams, we're talking about different coaches, different players, and some of these players, depending on what team you're talking about, could be their parents who played on that team. But in this case, I think what we have to do is we just have to look at this number and just say, well, I think Oral Roberts leaves it all out in the court. I think Ohio State advances. I don't agree with the people that think Ohio State's going to go out in the first round. It's always a possibility. I mean, anything can happen. That's why it's March Madness. I think Ohio State wins. I think Oral Roberts covers the number, and that's going to be my free pick. If you're looking for my best bets, the games that I like the best, the ones I'm betting today, the ones I'm most confident, those are the ones you'll find on our website. You go to the main menu, you click on the Premium Picks tab. You'll find my best bets as well as best bets from some of the other top handicappers in the world. If you're looking for more free picks, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us on our live shows every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We give out tons of free picks on those shows, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and join us.